What up, y'all? Wednesday Wisdom 10. I'm running in. We just went to we got a location. And I just went to walk through the location for the teen center, so we did that. I'm literally just running in, tagging the guys. I told them 12. Let's see what we. Man, hey y'all, stuff changes up. Like dark nights, bright mornings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's an invite to Corey. There's Mike.
What up, man?
What up, bro? Hold on. Let me put my phone on. Do not disturb. All right. How your day going, bro?
What's up with it, Mike?
I'm trying to. Okay. Here we go. Add Mike. What up, Juice?
Man, say man, I'm glad it's good. What's up with it, Mike? Man,
Yo.
I'm glad to hear you did that walkthrough, bro.
Say what?
I was talking to Van. He said he did a walkthrough for the teen center.
Oh,
So
yeah, for sure. Yes, sir.
some type of progress is better than none. You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Shoot, we got the building. That's half of the fight right there
That's
sometimes.
the battle right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
real. Hey, that's real, brother. That's real. So, man, I was just thinking about energy, man, like the energy and how it's received and how important it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Negative and positive energy, how you know what I'm saying, how it's received. Cause you know, the other night when we was all chopping it up, man, I was just thinking about the power that was in that room. Man, bro, it was explosive, you know what I'm saying? It was like all the minds that was in that room became one mind. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
bro.
Yeah, that shit was powerful, man.
That was dope. That was a dope. That was real dope.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was saying about when see and because energy, like you said, energy is something that is eternal. It's really very, very much unknown. That's why a lot of the energy you can't necessarily see, and they call it quote unquote dark matter, right? But
Right,
we know that it's energy there, right?
right.
So the thing about it is that when we hear that our people were scattered, we think
Hmm.
physically to the four corners of the earth, and yes, that may be true, but it's
Hmm.
also an energy as well, which means your consciousness is scattered.
Right. I
You see what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Because when you're of
Yeah.
one language and of one speech, then you're gonna have one conscience. The earth has one conscience.
Mm-hmm.
You see what
One
I'm
energy.
saying?
Yeah.
That's right. One conscience, right? And
Yeah.
you're a part of it.
Right.
So whenever you do things like that and you get several different consciousnesses on one accord, and you just say to create a mastermind. That's the
Right.
only way you defeat
Right.
artificial intelligence.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That true frequency, that true AI. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like
Right.
that. That's real. That's why I was telling him, I was telling Van, I was like, man, I was thinking about how, you know, how some people, because energy and all that shit, some of that, a lot of that, some of it come in what we eat too, right? You feel what I'm saying? It's in the food too. So I was talking about how why swine is so bad, right? And I was thinking about how like some people, like just for instance, like I listen to 19 Keys, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I listen to 19 Keys, you tap in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 19 Keys, man. So
Mm-hmm.
19 said like he wouldn't even deal with a woman that eats swine. He wouldn't be with a woman that eats swine. You know what I'm saying? Now
Right.
I'm thinking to myself, why is this dude? Why he's so harsh on that issue? Now, me, that's a different thing with me. I feel like it's been programmed for so long when we eating these Sunday dinners and all that. Like, that's something that you would have to work on getting out your system. So if you with a woman that you really connected to and y'all connected in that way, and she might eat it and you not eating it, y'all can still work on, getting her off of it. That's how I look at it, because that was a pattern that we had followed for so long. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
when you're looking at it from that perspective, you got to kind of have that type of understanding. But then I went back to the side of what he was saying. Now I understand, because if you think about it now, think about like when you having intercourse with a woman, right? Then this woman's whatever this woman is partaking of, just to say if you get some kind of transmission from this woman that's bad and you get blue, your shit start burning or some shit when you piss, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Golly.
You feel
Inter-
me? But listen what I'm saying. I'm finna go somewhere with that. If you can get a transmuted disease from a
Chris
woman,
laughing.
no, I'm serious. Listen to me, bro. I'm going somewhere
I'm
with it.
with you. I already
if
know
if
where you're
if,
going, and
if
that's
you
why
get
it's
some
funny.
kind of transmission from a woman sexually, bro, through something that's in her body, and then every man, we have our staff, and the staff has an area where we piss out of. So if this woman is constantly eating pork, this shit get in her system. Won't that shit get back in your motherfucking system too somehow? You feel
So
me? If you think
let
about
me
it.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is pork worse than GMOs?
Is it
Is
worse than
pork worse than
what?
GMOs?
Than GMOs.
No, I think GMOs is actually probably worse.
So
But
fucked either way.
yeah, that's why
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah. Yeah, you
Look,
might be.
look,
So
Hey, you
look.
really?
so do you want what you're gonna get from eating pork, or do you want to eat what we got in our grocery stores where
Look, I'm gonna
where
answer that. Let me answer that, right? So for one, intercourse or any type of discourse, right? Sex is a sacred energy exchange.
Right,
So me coming in contact with you is going to give me the same thing, the same type of vibration as if I was to physically touch you. If you are, if you understand, the aura, because
right,
as soon as I step into your aura, we're exchanging codes. We're exchanging energy. Like that's why you get body language and you can feel things about certain
right.
people, but nobody's even saying nothing type of stuff. You know what I mean? So whenever you get in the presence of somebody, that's when you start to have a not a sexual, a sacred energy exchange
Yeah,
or
at,
a
at,
sex.
at that time.
I
But what I'm
Right,
saying, like,
agree,
y'all
right.
believe in
I
spirits
agree,
crossing, right?
I agree,
Y'all believe in spirits crossing?
I
I,
agree with that, right? But I'm also of like we're in the times right now where so much of our food and so much other stuff has artificial things that's messing up our aura. So
Yeah,
again,
right,
that's messing up
so
energy too.
again,
Yeah,
when we're talking about
right.
in food,
It's AI.
it, it,
It's
it
AI. It's artificial ingredients. The
that's
three
what it
things
is.
that are AI is artificial intelligence, artificial
Artificial
ingredients,
ingredients
and
and artificial information,
artificial
information,
insemination.
yeah.
and artificial
Insemination.
information too. Artificial
Artificial.
information.
Listen to me.
That's
Listen
another
to me.
one.
Listen
Fake
to me.
information.
I know, but watch this. Artificial insemination.
Yes, yes,
Clone.
yes, yes,
All three of those
yes.
things is so yes. Am I
Man,
concerned with a woman that eats a pig as much as I'm concerned with a woman that eats a dog? You know what I'm saying? Because in
Yeah,
their culture, in that culture of that part of the world,
yeah,
they eat dogs. But in our
yeah.
culture, we look at dogs as pets. right?
Right.
So which
Right.
one is right? Which one is right and which one is wrong based on what? Neither one of them
Shit.
is. It's not about good versus evil. It's about
Yeah.
good and evil from my
Right.
own perspective. I cannot
Right.
judge
Yeah.
something that, I'm not part of that culture. I'm not part of that
Yeah. Right.
society.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I look
So
at
their
pigs
perception of it's
as
gonna be way different than how we see it.
But even
correct.
talking from an aura perspective,
Right.
like when you talk about your energy as a person, when you talk about your aura as a human, like
Right.
is pork doing more damage or is pork an issue versus GMOs? You
No,
know,
I get 100% what you're saying. Like, because you're saying that there's no way that we can get around the issue. The issue is the solution to the issue is to grow your own food, which goes to nation building and autonomy. That's what you have to do is ultimately grow your own food, and be in such a way that you can provide sustenance to yourself, your family, and the people around you. That's the only
Right. Right.
way. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Right.
only way.
because like right now, if a woman eat pork,
Mhm.
that's one thing. But if I'm judging her aura and her energy, what
That's
what
another thing.
what is
That's
she eating?
another thing.
Because
Right. Come
like
on.
But
That's
and
another.
I get that,
all
and I
female
get that, and I get that. I get that 100%, Van, because like I said, my wife she eat only on like I think Thanksgiving or something like that. She'll eat ham, and then she don't really eat pork like that. But she'll eat pork more than I don't touch it. But she might eat the bacon wrap jalapeno or whatever. She eat that. She like that shit.
I'm
But
not gonna eat that
but
just for personal
I'm
preference,
not.
but that must
I'm
sound
not.
good than a mug.
But it do. It smell me. It be smelling good and everything. But
I
I just
know
but
it.
my discipline making me not do it. But what I'm saying is like, do y'all feel like the same way that energy from that pig when that pig getting slaughtered is being when she eating that, and then you have intercourse with her? Does that cross with your energy? Is what I'm saying. Do
me,
you feel like that
I,
cross with your
me,
energy?
I would say no, because the thing about melanin is this: melanin can convert anything into
Oh, I
energy.
like that. Okay.
Melanin can convert anything into energy. That's why
Right.
it's so hard to kill you. That's why it's
Yeah.
so hard for you to go extinct. It's like you literally cannot go extinct.
and then for me personally, I've only been taught pork was bad from a religious perspective, you know.
Right.
So if I don't buy all the way into that religious, I'm not gonna pick and choose which pieces I'm a I'm
Mhm.
do. And then at the same time, like today in my real life, I can't say I don't eat pork
Right.
because I might like it's been years since I ate pork,
Yeah.
Pork is in
but
everything.
if I want some bacon, I'm going to get some bacon. Like
Right.
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 Plus, pork is in basically everything.
It's in a
so,
lot of stuff, yeah.
It's in a lot of stuff, right? But here,
Mhm.
here. Oh no, go ahead, man. My bad.
so
No, I was just. Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead, man. My bad.
I was just saying, like for me, I don't have no issues with the pork.
Mhm.
That I was just taught negative things from a religious perspective. But
Sure.
at the
Mhm.
same time, I know my people eat pork for survival too. You
Right.
That's a
so,
good point.
so now I'm looking at it as like, man, if I want a bacon sandwich, I'm going to give me a bacon sandwich. Like
Right.
I don't have no religious ties
The
to it.
Let me.
BLT.
Can I touch
But
on
my
that real
Go
quick?
yeah, go ahead, bro.
Laying back on that real quick. So, like, I eat meat sometimes, but y'all know I don't eat meat every day, right?
Yeah.
Because I believe that we were taught one thing, but it was really a whole nother thing. Like we were taught our whole diet is based on protein. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
more
But
Yeah.
in all actuality, is for supposedly for the melanin people, for melanated people, is not.
The
It's more
vegetation.
it's more like water. It's more like H3O2, which is the water that is in fruits and
Mhm.
vegetables very similar to like watermelon,
Mm-hmm.
cucumbers,
Right.
things of that nature, right? So
Right.
that what that does is it gives you angstroms of energy. Angstroms of
Right.
energy is like your vitality. How much real
Right.
deal energy do you have? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Not
Right.
how big your muscles are, right?
Right.
But how much energy do you have? What does your aura do?
Yeah.
How big is what I can't see? You see
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Versus
Right.
your muscles, your chest, your neck,
Right.
things of that
Right.
nature.
Mm-hmm.
Wait one second.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. That makes sense, man. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason I brought that up, man, and I said that is because from a standpoint of like, let's just say like something gets slaughtered, right? Something gets slaughtered. Then when this pig gets slaughtered, it's howling, it's crazy, the energy is fucked
Chicken,
up in the pig.
chicken, chicken, not
This
just pigs,
motherfucker howling, you hear me?
chickens,
Chicken.
chicken, beef, all the turkey, all the stuff you're talking about,
They
all the
watch,
meat.
but listen, they watching their homeboys get slaughtered, bro. They look like, damn, this nigga coming for me now. They start moving, acting crazy because they know
Right.
they finna get killed. They energy all fucked up. This woman eating this shit. This motherfucker done been slaughtered, bro. It done been killed, and I'm talking about it didn't die in a calm way. It died in all this different energy of fear and all this other shit is in this animal, bro. So
You're
then they
right.
slaughter the thing. Then your woman or even your man, they eating this shit all the time. Pork chop sandwiches, all this
Yeah,
shit.
you're right.
You know what
Now
I'm
that you
saying?
now that
So
you now that you're
the energy,
explaining it, now that you're
the
explaining it,
energy
you're right.
so the energy is transmuted. Now think about it like this. Y'all know, like if a woman eat pineapples and strawberries and fruit like
Right.
that shit gonna come out the other end. Y'all know I'm not lying. Listen
Bruh,
to
You're
me.
right.
Listen,
You're
listen.
right.
Let me
You're
finish.
right.
cool.
Let me finish.
Let
That's
me
gonna come out the other end, right? So a
sure.
nigga gonna know. So the same way that shit gonna come out the other end, that other shit gonna come out too, the negative shit. So if this energy that's going inside, this bad energy is going, you eating this, you receiving this negative energy in your body. Now now I'm having sex with you. So now we crossing spirits. So somehow that negative energy gonna get in me too.
That's true.
Cause now the
He's
energy
right.
of fear and anxiety and all this different shit that this animal it was dealing with, now this energy finna get in her. Now it's finna get in me.
So let me ask you this. So then were you created? Because I don't care if you kill an animal, that energy is what you're going to consume, right? Now, even though you
Basically,
can consume it, I know for a fact you was not meant to consume it, because if you
okay,
were, then you would be able to survive if I put a whole Brahma bull in a house with just you and it. You would be able
yeah,
to eat for a few months, right? But in
right,
all actuality, you can't. You'd starve. He'd eat you before you eat him.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
Depends on
yeah.
who you are.
Huh?
I
Depends
don't
on
know.
who you
Nigga
are. I'm
might have to get
You're
that
not
bro.
gonna
pull the
rip.
spear out.
You're not gonna. No, I'm talking about with your bare hand,
Bro, I'm
and
from
then
Oh,
eat
okay,
it, and then
you
consume
might
it, and then consume it.
don't help me help the bear.
yeah,
Nah, yeah. Look, you
come
better
on,
go and find. You better go and find a tree to pull a fruit from, or a
yeah.
ground to pull a potato out of.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
That's really
That
what
you
it go
can.
that boy
Where
down to, yo.
That's right. Where you can get the life from it, so that
Right,
you can get the angstroms of energy, so that you can get the vitality. Because especially us as men, we're electric. We're
right.
electric. Women are magnetic, and we're electric. So how do I make sure that what is the number one conductor of electricity?
Water, metals,
Exactly, water and metals. So my water gotta have metals in it, minerals.
alkaline.
There you go. It gotta have alkaline, right? So now I'm on alkaline water. Now it's only $1. You just take your jug. Look, I got jugs, all type of stuff in my house because I just go fill them up. There you
Mm-hmm.
go. You know what I'm saying? For $1, and I just save all the jugs type stuff, right? Boom. Now you're eating fruits and vegetables, things that have been here,
I, I
outside of non-GMO.
I be shady. When you come to my house, I give you the spring water.
See?
Let it keep the alkaline for itself. Look, I
Right,
believe that
right,
too.
right. Do your little, you know what I'm saying? You're fasting, let your gut health, because ultimately, you know how they tell you, oh, your gut is your second brain, right?
Your
First brain.
brain is your
It's
stomach.
your first brain. That's right.
Your brain in your stomach,
That's
bro.
that's how you know they try to play you, bro.
Yeah.
That feeling.
Your brain
That's
is in
why they
your
want to
stomach.
have you consuming certain shit, because whatever's in your stomach affects your mind, bro.
Come on now. Watch
Come
this.
on, bro.
You put it in your stomach, right?
But
You put it in your stomach, and now you thinking clearer. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or you
Yeah.
could put something in your stomach that could cause you
To think
to
negative
to
shit.
give you
Yeah.
headache.
Yeah. Come on,
You see
man.
what I'm saying? To
Come
give you
on, man.
headache.
Come on, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like that's just what it boiled down. That's why I seen this video, right? It was a video where this dude, like it was like in one of them countries like India or one of them places. It was like a goat or some shit like that. The goat was walking, right? It was just walking. Dude had a sharp, like he had like a big old knife, bro. You know what I'm saying? A machete or something, right? And he was behind it. But then when he hit the goat, he wow and cut the goat head off, right? Because they was finna make a feast out of the goat, right?
Huh?
But I see why he did that, because the goat was at peace. It was just walking at peace. It didn't expect nothing. It wasn't in fear. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? And to have this bad energy coming up, it didn't even know it was coming. So the energy that came from that animal, since he killed it in a way where it died at peace, the energy that came from that food when they ate it was gonna be different, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because
Nah,
it wasn't in the corner all hunkered up, scared, or it wasn't running
right,
for its life. It was just
right.
walking, just regular, just walking. It didn't even know he was behind him. Then when it killed it, it died in a peaceful way. So now when they consume that food, the people consuming that food, the energy was gonna be different, bro.
So that's a negative thing, or that's in your eyes, that's a negative thing, or that's not a negative thing, or
That's
that's a positive thing.
when it comes to like hunting for your food, like in that way, it's more positive. That's why when you think about when people be hunting, they be like, be real quiet, and they be like
Sure,
trying
sure,
to
right.
make sure they catch them, and they make sure they don't make a sound, because once they get that fear, it ain't about them fear and they running. It's about the fear that's gonna build up in their blood and all that negative energies are gonna. So if I
Sure.
catch it and
That's
I
right.
kill it in a
That's
peaceful
right.
way,
You
and
sure
it
right.
died in a peaceful way, the energy that I eat that's coming from that gonna be different,
You
bruh.
sure
I
right.
was in I was watching this thing, it's called The Y Files, right? And it's talking about reincarnation.
Okay.
One of the things I believe about reincarnation is like your spirit gets stuck. The spirit wasn't ready to go. It was called for, boom. It's not, reincarnation is not necessarily a positive thing, you know?
Right. Right.
So when you talk about this goat being at peace, like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
goat,
Okay.
this goat, this goat didn't get to, because I also think like
You
God,
feel like you didn't live out his life the way it was supposed to?
no, God said everything is good. So
Okay.
what it was supposed to do, you know.
Okay.
I um um no, I'm not gonna
So
say
you
that.
feel like that was the ghost's purpose anyway, right?
Yeah,
Is that kind of where we're going?
yeah,
Even though it happened the way it did, it served whatever its purpose was.
yeah.
I can agree with you on that. I can
So,
agree with you
so
on that.
let me use Nipsey Hussle. Let me use
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
so, bro.
Rest in peace to
Like,
you, man.
I'm from Cali.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been a Nipsey fan since like 2009,
We
2000.
solid, man. Solid.
I wasn't even the first on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I brought Nipsey to Texas, Nipsey
Mhm.
wasn't. Nobody was feeling him. No
Yeah.
tears, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Nipsey dies,
Uh-huh.
a whole different thing now.
Everybody
So,
see it, yeah.
so now what I'm looking at is, even as I do community work,
Right.
right? I was who I was before I got here. I've been doing this. I got a long history of doing this because this is boom,
Right.
you know. But um, how can I say? But like with Nipsey, does the spirit have to leave the body for the masses to gain the consciousness that we should focus on our community? Because
Mm.
here doing the work,
Mm.
don't see me. You don't. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
this. It's just
Wow. Wow, that's real though.
you feel what
So
I'm saying?
you feel like this his spirit is like it's got more farther reach than just him walking in the flesh.
Well, the God spirit of us is trapped by our human bodies, for one.
Right,
But
right.
anyway, the reason why I bring that up and going back to food, that's why I said it's a wild jump.
Yeah.
So like that goat's purpose
Hmm.
could just be to feed at that moment.
Right.
Lindsay's purpose could have just been the death
Yeah.
that inspires. The
Yeah.
goat
Yeah.
could have been there no
Right.
matter how it goes,
Right.
because it fed the next Martin Luther King at a morning
Yeah.
to have his dream.
Right. That
You know,
purpose behind it
but
all was
but
served. Yeah.
then even going back to the original question, why are we being so tough on the pig? I'm thankful for the pig.
Yeah.
Ancestors, they had to eat off that pig for me to be right on purpose.
Yeah. To
So
survive. Right.
outside of religion,
Okay.
outside of
That's
religion,
the other side.
outside
That's the flip side. I like that. I
so
like that.
outside of religion, that's the only reason I know the pig to be negative.
Right. Right.
But my real life and my ancestor cultural
Right.
experience
Right.
tell me
Right.
it's been positive.
Right.
It's been a
Right.
necessity.
Hmm. Yeah. So for every positive there is a negative, and for every
That's
negative
real.
there is a positive
It,
too.
100%.
You can't
it
have
depends.
one without the other.
Clip that
The
up.
law, the law of duality, the law of polarity. They
Yeah.
say in order to have an atom, there's a plus and a minus. That
Right.
makes up anything. So
Right. Right. Real talk. I like that. That's real, bro. That's real, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
remember when I
No,
was saying
that's real.
fire means to breathe, right?
Yeah.
Because when you expire, you're not breathing no more, right?
Right.
But sometimes it takes us to expire to inspire.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Mm.
to sacrifice our breath for others to breathe.
Mm. Mm. There we go. That's
At
a
least that's
powerful energy
what,
right there.
at least that's
I
what
That's
like that.
resurrection.
at least
That's
that's
like
why I
resurrection.
put my energy in building a teen center. Because I
Yeah.
know
That's resurrection.
just like that, the system could take my energy and put it behind bars and then not be an energy no more.
Right.
So if
Right.
I'm gonna do anything with my energy, might as well inspire the next generation, even if it causes me to expire.
Facts.
Right. Real talk, bro. Real
That's
talk.
legacy.
Yeah.
That's living forever.
Yeah.
Like,
That's how Malcolm Martin, all these different people, man, that we speak of in the past, man. You know, when you think about all the greats back in the past that did something for our generation of people, this is why they still living on, bro. This is why they still living on because they living on through their energy, bro. They living on through their inspiration.
it,
So, and when you look at it that way, they never died anyway.
the Bible tells us it's your testimony,
Yeah.
but they had faith enough to walk it. They
Yeah.
had faith enough to walk the testimony, to walk it while they were here. So
Hmm.
their life became the testimony.
Right. Right.
You,
Real talk, bro. Yeah, they stood in their purpose, bro.
yeah,
And
bro.
Solomon told you two is better than one.
Yes,
And a
sir.
three chord strand is not easily broken.
Right. Yes, sir.
So in other words, he's telling you to organize,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Solomon told you a bunch of stuff, man. He was telling us everything. He was telling us how to take care of one another, how to
Hey,
not focus on the money, but focus on the impact, how to build businesses and create a culture type stuff. And then what happens? Boom.
it's all
The
meaningless.
Lord
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
divided the house,
Yeah.
But bro,
killed the
like, like,
brothers started raping the sister. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
right? But that might be it might be the cycle too, cause like, yeah, bro, yeah.
Nah,
I,
it's
I, I,
a cycle.
I don't want to we can say I think I'm gonna get us too far off topic. Yeah, bro.
But yeah, I do agree with Corey about the consumption. Same thing, like if you like, let's say just for the men, for the adults in the building, right? If you look at if you have looked at you know, let's call it just X-rated videos, pornography, right? You'll
Right.
start looking at other women like that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm talking
Yep.
about just random women in the streets
Mm-hmm.
type stuff at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because something
Because of the
that had an
consumption.
energy that
Yep.
basically shifted your perspective
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I'm saying, and brought you to
Mm-hmm.
the lower half of yourself rather than the
Instead of
higher
fire.
half of
Yep.
yourself. That's right.
Yep. Yep.
So it
Real
actually
talk.
moved your aura down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
sex will deplete you.
No, not sex. I'm talking about uh videos, like not pornography,
Yeah,
not real sex. Real sex
Like
will make
energy.
you,
but
huh?
The energy from that, bro. The energy from like watching that, like you know what I'm saying.
Right,
Anything
it's
that's just like
negative.
you watching. That's just like watching hood movies all day, nigga. All day you watching hood movies, Boys in the Hood, Men's Society, Juice, whatever. All the hood movies you watching all day. That's all you watching, just in the house watching hood movies. Nigga, when you go outside, go to the store, you gonna feel like you want to get on some hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I ain't lying. You gonna be like, I wish a nigga would say something. I'm ready to pull my strap out. The problem? Like that nigga, like Ice Cube was a
dude,
problem. You know, is there a problem? You know what I'm saying? You gonna be trying to tap right into that. So whatever you constantly feed up, put it like this. Whatever fire you feed is the one that's gonna grow the biggest, bro.
That's true.
You feel me?
100%.
Whatever fire you feed is the one that's gonna grow the biggest, bro. So if you constantly feeding yourself positive things and when you talking about uplifting, elevated things, that's where your mind gonna be at. That's the frequency you're gonna carry with you
no,
all day.
can
What
you
you do
be
frequently
can you
becomes your frequency.
can you be elevated enough to eat a pork chop every now and then and still be okay?
Hey man, that's up to that person, really. I believe
But
it's
but
up to the person.
but peep what I'm saying. If you you on mute, Mike.
Uh, I was just saying, just know that if you eat it every day consistently, you're gonna have physical problems because you're putting something that was not.
Mental.
You're putting salt.
Or let's say Yah, you know what I'm saying? You know, Yeshua, why would he send he could have sent all them demons that he took out them legions, and he could have sent them into horses or goats or something. He sent them into pigs, bro.
You can't
And
eat
they jumped
horses
on
either.
him.
You can't eat
Huh?
horse. You
I
can't
know
eat
that. I
horses
know that. But
either.
what I'm saying is, he could have sent it in anything. He could have sent
There's
them in
no.
whatever was near. He
As
sent
far
it to the pigs because that was the nastiest, the dirtiest, the filthiest.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
at the same time, like in the Torah, a pig and a horse basically is the same thing as far as from a dietary perspective.
They are. They
You know
are.
what I'm
Yep.
saying? And from a functional perspective, they both have their functions as well. A horse,
Yeah.
you gonna do horse things. A pig is gonna do pig things. Neither one
Right.
of them
Right.
is food, though. You know what I mean?
Nah, but people eat that shit, bro.
So the nasty, nasty, nasty pig is the same thing as the nasty, nasty, nasty vulture. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Is the same thing as
Yeah.
the. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that it's not food. It can be
Right.
consumed, but it's not really food.
Yeah,
Now, if you
that's
want to
right.
eat, now what Van was saying is that if you want to indulge in a pork belly sandwich or something like that, because you didn't hit the club and somebody was cooking them, and you eat one, are you supposed to go fall to your knees and pray and say you've sinned and that you're going to hell? Of course not.
No, no. You'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
What, man? You muted.
Now he's stuck.
Yeah, he'll come back. So yeah, I feel him on that. Now I don't think that'll be because that's just like me saying, you know what I mean? My wife, she eat like I said, she eats certain things that's pork. She like the bacon wrap, jalapeno thing. She had one bacon wrap jalapeno with the cream cheese. It had brisket in it. I was like, ooh, that whole smell good. I had that bitch in the oven. I said, this bitch smell good, nigga. I the one that motherfucker smell good. I ain't want none of it though. He was smelling
Yeah,
good. He was calling me. I said, nah, let me chill on that.
no,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
But at the same time, that don't affect how she is as a wife or as a mother and like how she is towards me. It don't change that. The only thing is like I feel like it could fuck with her frequency and her energy in certain things. It might be a day that she be in a badass mood about something, and that the shit that she was partaking of 2-3 days ago could have something to do with that
No,
too.
that's 100%,
That's
man.
all I'm
That's
saying. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I'm
No,
not saying I'm
I
gonna
hear
stop
you.
loving my wife because she eat pork. No, I'm just saying like I will always be as the lead of my house in the head. I'm gonna still try to convince my wife, hey baby, gonna ease up off of it a little bit.
Sure.
Then eventually she get all the way off of it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did the same thing. Yeah, I did the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
But the other day, my wife asked me for some barbecue, and I was
yeah,
and she wanted some sausage, right? So I
yeah,
just gave her the smiley face. But guess what?
yeah,
I bought it for her because at the
yeah,
time that's what she wanted. That's what she
yes,
wanted to make her happy. She didn't want no, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, like, hey, you're gonna eat this pork and you're gonna have a messed up vibration
yeah,
type
yeah.
stuff.
Nah,
She
no,
was just
I
want,
want
you know what
this.
I'm
Leave
saying?
me alone. Don't mess my day up like this
Yeah.
because I want. Yeah. Your day be bad because she tired of hearing that.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the
yeah, for
thing about
sure.
that, man, they listen, bro. It's just if you leading the right way, they listening to you, but they gonna do it at their pace. If you put pressure, bro, that's gonna cause friction.
Okay.
So it's gonna cause
Van
friction.
still
You don't
can't
want
get
to
in?
cause that's bad energy. Van, I can't hear you, bro. What's up?
Oh man.
Yeah, man, he muted out again. We'd have been through this again already. Van was on some. Ah, man. Technical. We had these technical difficulties every week. I know the people who watch Wisdom Wednesday be like, damn, they be going through it. Somebody don't want us to talk, man. They don't want us to get it out there, bro. For real.
But yeah, like you said, you have five senses to be able to operate in this dimension, this
Right.
this specific plane of existence that we on right now, right?
Right. Right.
You got your sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch, you know what I
Touch.
mean?
Yeah.
Et cetera, right?
Right.
So, but you have to understand that's what the quote unquote the third eye is representative of is that nah, you got more than that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we don't understand what really our hair is for, or really
Yeah. That's
our
sensitive.
skin,
That's
how your skin will
sensitive, bro.
crawl, right? How your skin will
Yeah.
crawl and tell you something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How your skin is literally the biggest organ that you have. We don't
Yeah.
even look
That's
at
a
it.
sensitive.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? How you
Mm-hmm.
have a third, like you have a pineal gland. The
Yeah.
pineal gland is like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of the
Mm-hmm.
least, um, it's one of the most taboo things I should say that, is
Mm-hmm.
we're not taught about that, in
No,
school or
no, bro.
whatever, you know what I
No,
mean? On what
no.
that is
Mm-hmm.
and how it works and things of that nature. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so, and then you got like, an aura, et cetera, et cetera. So the reason I say that is because, man, you like the highest form of creation in
Mm-hmm.
this physical realm.
Yeah.
You are the highest
Yeah.
form of creation,
Right. Right. Man,
right?
that's when you think about it like that, that's powerful, nigga. We X-Men,
Right.
damn.
Because look, remember I
We
was teaching this.
X-Men,
I
bro.
said you're the earth. You're like the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
I can look at from a metaphysical standpoint about a tree coming out
Right.
of the
Right.
earth with fruit, which are its
Right.
children. But
Right.
what bears him up is his roots, which are not seen, which are in the earth, which are his ancestors.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's why when you seen Black Panther, when he went into that hallucination or whatever and everything was purple, he seen a
Yeah.
tree, and who was he
Mm-hmm.
talking to? His ancestors.
Right.
You see what
So
I'm saying?
that was like kind of representative of the tree of life right there, right?
Kind of, sort of, right? The tree of life is the DNA strand. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
trying to
tree
say.
of
Like
life, right?
so it's so many ways that they put it to us in that sense like that. But when we come to a religious sense, but in a spiritual sense, the tree of life represents that bloodline, that you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That bloodline connection, that DNA connection. The tree of life is like what was given to us from our ancestors and how it keeps going. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
information
Each
gathered and
branch,
released.
each
That's right.
leaf,
That's
each
right.
branch, each leaf represents a DNA strand. It might represent me and you. We part of this branch. I might be on this
Right.
branch in this leaf, you on that branch, you that, and it keeps going like
Right.
that.
That's why
Yeah.
they called us people. That's why we were called dead people. When you go back to that Ezekiel 37, dry bones, right? Because
The
if you
valley
don't
dry
know your
bones.
culture, your heritage, your oral traditions, your language, your identity, then you basically a
Mm-hmm.
dead person.
You dead,
You
walking dead, walking dead.
walking dead, right? Because you
Yeah.
don't even know who you are. You don't even know your identity. You see?
Mm-hmm. That's
So
real
that's what
talk.
that whole reresurrection is about
Valley
as
dry
well.
bones. Yeah. It's us waking up. It's us waking up. And then when he said, "Can you not speak to these bones and bring them life?" Remember, he
Right,
said something to that nature. So speaking to him is like, let's just like say, like I come to you or you come to me and you give me some knowledge of game that I ain't never heard. And like, damn.
right,
I didn't know that I was God's chosen people. I
right,
didn't know
right,
this about my culture. Now I know this. It's waking me up. Now I'm starting to search for it myself. Now
right,
I'm starting to wake up. I'm starting to rise up. Now I'm coming to life.
right,
You know what I'm saying? The deadness within us is the not knowing who we are. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
See,
Yeah.
and then he said they became an exceedingly great army, right?
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
other words, they organized. They
Mm-hmm.
organized. So not only did they created a mastermind, basically.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They created
Right.
one body. That's why it says that the skin started coming up on them and their joints
Mm.
and stuff started fusing together and
Right.
stuff. They
Right.
started to become the earth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Back the
That's
earth, one
good.
language, one speech. They started to become the
Right.
earth,
Hmm.
right? Because that's what
One
you
mind, one
are,
sound, one mind. You know what I'm saying?
right? Right. Because
That's
that's what
why I
you
said
are,
when we were talking early with our energy, even right now as we speak, all of us together, we might be three different separate entities, but we all one mind right now because we on one frequency.
facts. Facts. Check
You know what I'm
this
saying?
out. Look, so that's why because we're the earth, right? Well, the earth is a star, so I'm also a
Yeah.
star, right?
Right.
The
From
earth is our
stardust, what you say last time, stardust, right?
stardust. That's right. So I'm also a planet. That's why the
Hmm.
woman, if you see a woman, that's why when you see a household with, let's call it 10 children, you see 12
Right.
planets. Look, living around each other, existing around each
Right.
other, rotating around each other, right? You see
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Et cetera, right? So just you don't need man to teach you. In my opinion, this is what I'm starting to understand. You don't need man to teach you about God or about creation.
Right.
Creation is God. Creation itself is God, right?
Right.
Look at creation, and creation will teach you. You see
Right.
what I'm saying about
Real
yourself,
talk. Real
about
talk.
your
And that's why
identity.
people that's and I believe that, fam. Like that's why you have some people like even let's go back to the late great Dr. Sabi, man. When people used to go over there and get healed with Dr. Sabi, they would go out and like to the forest, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be like in the wilderness and they'll be at peace. And the only thing around them is trees and plants and all this other, you know what I'm saying? Nature. You know what I'm saying? If you watch nature, nature gonna tell you, it's gonna teach you things. Like you said, it's gonna tell you things. When you watch the birds that land on the tree, when you watch, that's why in the Bible it say the birds didn't know what they was gonna eat, but they still was fed. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You might be riding down the street. A bird, he could wake up every day in his natural state. You eating some Popeyes and then you throw your biscuit out the window. There you go. That's his
Right,
food right there. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And see, the thing about
So
that
nature
is
gonna do us the same way. It's gonna give us what we need, even when we don't know how we gonna get it. But we just gotta be there to receive it.
facts. You have to see the subconscious is the soul, right? The Soul. How do I steal your soul? I specifically plant a seed into your soil, right? I
Right.
plant a thought into your subconscious mind over
Right.
and over and over and over
Ooh,
and
there you
over
go.
again.
Okay.
You see what I'm
Look at
saying?
that shaking said,
Over and
yeah, okay.
over and over
Yeah,
again is
okay.
what I do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now I have
Okay.
programmed you, right, to do whatever
Mm-hmm.
it is that I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? If
So
I want you to
Migo, let me
believe,
ask you
if I
this.
want you to believe this, if I want you to think this, if I want you to go here, I can do all
Right.
that. All I got to do is
Mm-hmm.
program your subconscious mind, and you will make whatever decisions are according to the program. Now, how do you come up out
Mm-hmm.
of that is you have to understand that your subconscious mind has been programmed.
Right.
You see, and then you
Mm-hmm.
can start to
Really. Mm-hmm.
unravel the program, and then you can
Right.
start to reprogram yourself. That's
Right.
like
Mm-hmm.
affirmations and stuff. That's what
Yeah.
affirmations do. It
Yeah.
reprograms you because you don't even know your ancestors. You're talking about energy. Your ancestors were told they were 3/5 of a human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which
Somewhere
is
in
very
my
good.
DNA, somewhere in
Mm-hmm.
my identity, I
Mm-hmm.
thought I was 3/5 of a human. How do I know that?
Right.
Because how I was
Right.
living. The
Yep.
conscious decisions that I were making were based on
Right.
my subconscious programming.
Yep. Animal like.
You see what I'm saying?
Animal like. Yeah,
That's
but you
correct.
know,
Lower half.
and at the end of the day, it's you know, when you wake up to realize like who you really are, you understand that, you know what I'm saying? To know yourself is to grow yourself. So when you realize who you really are, you realize that you the person that God put here, you the person that God created to be in a form of him on this planet, right? On this earth, on this star. So now that's when you realize there's no way impossible I could be 3/5 of 100% of what God created. How can I be
Facts.
3/5
Facts.
of 100% of what's his original creation?
Right.
So that's when I realized everything they do is reverse psychology, bro.
That's
It's like they're
correct.
gonna say what they say is bad about you. It's really about them, but they reflecting it on you. They're mirroring it on you, so you won't look at yourself the way you're supposed to look at yourself. So when you look at them and they say that they gods or they whatever they is or they the God's chosen people and all you gotta do is flip that shit.
Right.
Once you flip
That's
it,
why you
you're gonna realize what's really going on, bro.
and that's why they feed us pigs and Popeyes,
There you go.
right? Because they know, hey, let me not make these Negroes electric.
Yeah,
It's like
let's
it's
not let their
these Negro.
frequency go high.
That's correct.
Cause if them niggas eat fruits and vegetables all day, we got a
And
problem.
GMOs. That's correct.
Yeah.
GMOs, artificial ingredients,
Yeah.
processed processed
What's up
food.
with it, anointed? Yeah, for
Processed
real.
food, right? Because we don't gotta kill them. We'll just make them kill themselves. Because guess what? They can't die anyways. They're uninstinctable. You see what I'm saying? So I have to put
Mm-hmm.
a program in place to keep them killing themselves because I don't got the energy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I don't
Yep.
got the
Man,
energy to do it.
I hate that my dude can't come in and talk with us. He gotta come on here. So I'm shouting him out on his other one like he a whole different person.
Oh yeah,
What's
yeah,
up with
yeah.
it, anointed?
It's 12:55 anyways. I think we had a good conversation. I wish Van was on here too. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, man.
Well, did you
But
want
you
to?
know, like I said, that's all. Sometimes it be we don't know what that could be, man. Maybe it's something he was gonna say so powerful. Somebody had to block that. Somebody had to block that good old energy right there, bro. For
Nah,
real.
for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah, man. But at the end of the day, man, we appreciate whoever was tapped in, and we're gonna be doing this again next Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for Wisdom Wednesday. Y'all be great on purpose, man. Y'all continue to keep y'all crown conscious. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tapped
Yes,
in,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
For real, for real. Y'all go to Amazon.com. Y'all check out the book. Don't think like me, just think. And go to aliveshoes.com/drop-turners. Check out the shoes, man. Show your support, man. We're gonna holler at y'all next time, man. Peace.